I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. This should have been out yesterday, but past me is stupid. Anyway, welcome to part 26 of Wind Waker. Now, where we left off is the fact that we were going back up to the surface, and the King of Hyrule had figured out exactly why the Master Sword lost the power to repel, because something happened to the sages. Something we may have to rectify in part 27. But something happened to them nonetheless. It's going to be noteworthy that yes, this is a very long part. The original one was the same way. The problem of the matter was, as seen earlier, I was half asleep. And I accidentally deleted the damn thing before I uploaded. I won't do it again, I promise. But yes. Right now, the only thing we need to do is gain the means to get into those temples. Well, actually, partly gaining the means to get in with those temples. Actually gaining the means to get into the temples is, again, part 27. So, we're going to be sailing into this, golden ring and going back up to the surface because we're done with Hyrule for the time being. We won't be able to do anything till near the end of the game, and that's when we get all 8 Triforce pieces. Oh boy, that part, or should I say those parts in general, will be a clusterfuck in and of itself. Because when it comes down to the Triforce hunts, yeah, it can be a pain. Oh, speaking of which, he's going to mention something about the Triforce hunts. Meaning, yes, they're open to be done now, but it's best to wait until you get the dungeon treasures in order for you to do that. And by dungeon treasures, I mean the dungeon treasures from the Earth Temple and also the Wind Temple. Yes, the Wind Temple. I apologize if I sound so low. For some reason, the volume on my computer is acting up due to Windows 10 sound glitch. I don't know why. For some reason, Windows 10 always had an audio glitch upon its release and in the midst of its cycle. And after so many updates, there's always a goddamn audio glitch. But if I'm too loud, then yeah, that's also part of the audio glitch too. Anyway, I'm going to be using the Ballad of Gales to go into Mother and Child Island. For the record, if you go there without talking to the merman, well, you'll see. Because the merman will give you the clue of using the Ballad of Gales to go into Mother and Child Islands, Mother Island. And speaking of which, it's also the other reason why you're not going to be able to use the Ballad of Gales to actually get the Deku Sprout on Child Island, because this cyclone goes directly into Mother Island, meaning you'll have to go from Tingle Island to get to Child Island. Catch my drift? Or you can use Greatfish Island, it doesn't really matter. But here is the Fairy Queen and her music. And she's got the hots for Link. Oh, by the way, if you happen to notice the fairies molesting Link in Breath of the Wild, blame the Queen Fairy. That's all. But whatever the case, she likes us, so I guess that, like the Queen Fairy before us, she'll be giving us a powerful weapon that we need, a powerful mandatory weapon to say the least. We'll be getting that in order for us to remotely get into the last 2 dungeons of the game. Well, the second to last 2 dungeons of the game. Yeah, and that'd be the Wind Temple and the Earth Temple. Funny how she turned that Great Fairy doll into 2 miniature fairies. One fire, one ice. And oh god, I'm about to know exactly how Noctis feels every time he gets himself a Royal Arms. Oh shit. Oh god, the pain! It feels so cold, and now it feels hot! I guess it's called icy hot. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, lame pun aside, I have the fire and ice arrows. And you can use the R button or the ZR button on the Wii U to change the arrowheads. Actually, you could use the item menu to change the arrowheads on the fly. Which makes, well, the Fire Mountain and Ice Mountain escapades you'll be going through to get into the temples a lot easier. So, with that said, we no longer have any business here in Fairy Island. So, yeah. She wants the vitamin L, I guess. Then again, what great fairy doesn't? So, with that said, I do believe it's time for us to leave, but first, let's take a look at something that Tingle gave us several parts ago. You see this map? This would be a map to lead you to Northern and Southern Fairy Island. Both islands gives you an it's Northern Fairy and Outset Island, and both islands gives you an upgrade in Persis, and also there's Tingle Island marked. And by the way, you just heard that, right? Now, enough about that. We're already in Windfall Island by the theme, so I don't know why I put that up there. But, yeah. We're here in Windfall Island, and remember those two girls we kidnapped? One of them was dead broke, and the other one was rich. Well, they had a reversal in roles. Oh, and by the way, look who it is. You there, halt! Oh, you're just some wretched little street urchin. I thought you were a postman. Be thankful, because you were the postman, I would have shooed you out of here before you could say boo! But say, you look rather familiar for a street urchin. Perhaps we met someplace before. Yeah, you were the asshole that kept trying to get in my way while I was taking pictures of people for Lenzo. Yeah, he's now become rich, and by the way, he also holds a treasure chart. Oh, this is the reason why we're here. His daughter. Well, his daughter actually gave her the means for this guy to even get on his feet, which is skull necklaces. And, well, she's pining behind her lost love. And who exactly is her lost love, might I add? Mo the Moblin from Forsaken Fortress. She's smitten with a Moblin. Do you realize what those things do to people? See Part 8 for more details. But, yeah. She has a bit of Stockholm Syndrome, and she's been writing love letters ever since. Thing is, dear old dad, which is the only justified thing I can actually agree with, stops the postman from bringing them in. As a matter of fact, even though Mo the Moblin is, actual Moblin, he could loosen up, however, because there are some legitimate guys who would actually want to go out with her, or at least propose their love to her, and this guy stops him at the door. No love letter, nothing. But whatever the case, it's also a bit of hypocrisy on the part of, this girl's father, because of the fact that if it wasn't for her finding these skull necklaces, Maggie and her father would never be in this mansion, and Mila and her father would still be rich. Oh, and Further proof that things have changed, you can now break the china in this place. Yeah, probably won't be dealing with that because that includes the trade quest. Anyway, on to the post office. So all you have to do is just deliver this mail and make sure you have 5 rupees. If you don't, it will not be sent. I can't believe they charge a $5 postage fee. Or should I say 5 rupee postage fee. Whatever the case, make sure you have rupees. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I don't have all the stuff I had, this is a different profile. Thankfully, it didn't have too much stuff, but unfortunately, it did had the bombs that are upgraded to 99 because it also went from it also went to Southern Fairy Island and Eastern Fairy Island. And Eastern Fairy Island was the only island I don't have footage for. I will say this, you could just simply go to the Tower of Gods and just go north. Anyway, now let's go back to Maggie's father who is fighting with the postman. Honestly, you don't understand, do you? Open your ears. Yeah. Silence! I'm telling you, we don't allow postmen here. Be gone! Be gone! Yes, I'm making him Skeletor. Don't be ridiculous. I went through the troubles and tribulations to get all the way to Forsaken Fortress and return to Mo's letter. By the way, those cannons are still active. Silence! Be gone! Be gone! Be gone, Beastman! You're no longer allowed in the council! Then please be reasonable. Can you at least sign for the letter? Silence? Yeah, he's not gonna sign the letter, because guess what his repeated response is? We pretty much get the routine. Silence! Be gone! Be gone! Just acknowledge I was here! Yeah. Silence! Be gone! Be gone, Beastman! Foolish man, now you've made me angry. I can't even look you in the face any longer, or I feel I must go somewhere to cool my feathers. Well, what a wretched, unruly postman! I don't know anything about any Mr. Mo in the Forsaken Fortress, and yet he always come here bringing his letters! Have you stopped to actually ask his daughter? 'Cause she's the one who sends them. Does this Mo think I'll let him lay a hand on my one and only daughter Maggie? I don't care whose letters they are, they'll never reach her on my watch! Oh, we'll see about that, old man. Off to the bar! And with one jump cut later, we are here in the bar. I'm saving you all the fluff and travel. All this for a heart piece, by the way. Oh, it's you. Sorry, you had to witness me fly off the handle like that. At Maggie's house. I'm embarrassed. I'm so embarrassed I can't even speak right. To tell you the truth, though. Yeah, I'm still embarrassed, by the way. I came to deliver a letter addressed to Maggie from a moblin named Mo, but as you saw, the girl's stubborn father won't allow it. What a stubborn, meddling old man, refusing to accept letters from the postman. Who ever heard of such nonsense? I went to great trouble to go all the way to Forsaken Fortress, and it was the most frightening ordeal, let me tell you. The cannons are still active. If I don't deliver this letter, then I'm a failure at the delivery trade. But, yes, there's a but. I have other deliveries waiting to be made. I cannot mope here forever. Actually, though, well, I have an idea. That old fool may not permit postman on his premises, but surely he'll allow you in the place, would he not? could you deliver this letter to Maggie in my stead? What do you say? And of course we're going to agree. By the way, all this for a heart piece. Come on, pull up the prompt. Pull up the prompt. Thank you. And all we need to do is just simply go over to Maggie's house without talking to her father. Oh, and by the way, to make sure that you don't show the letter to her father, it's going to say this doesn't work here. Whatever the case, we got the Moblin's letter, which has a stink on it. Wow. Seriously? I'm going to be smelling like ass for the rest of this time. Huh, we're here though. So let's get the stinky letter off of me and give it to her. Alright. It's not in the spells bag, it's in the delivery bag. Delivery bag. Ah, there we go. And let's give this letter over to Maggie, and that's the end of the quest. And let me assure you how much of a ditch she is. She doesn't even realize that, well, despite her thinking that she has Prince Charming sending her letters, well, that Moblin wants to literally eat her for dinner. She does not know the danger she is in. And boy, will she certainly be disappointed by the end of the game. So yeah, she's hot for Moblin. That poor girl. She's been cooped up in Forsaken Fortress for so long that, well, she became pansexual. Whatever the case. After everything we went through, we're now going to be getting a heart piece. Oh, by the way, if you haven't noticed, my heart piece counter is really low. I mean, at 7. That's because the profile I had more heart pieces than this one. I should be at 9 instead of 8. So, well, actually, no, I should be at 8 instead of just now getting to 8. So yeah, let's go on ahead and go over to the windmill in town. In case anybody's wondering on how to activate this thing. And I probably haven't shown that off yet, so I might as well. Oh, excuse me. I kind of have hiccups. So what you need to do is use Wind's Requiem to turn winds north. Not northwest, north. Pass me seriously. But you need to turn the winds north so that when you jump on the switch, it'll actually activate. But once the windmill is started, it will not stop. Or should I say the carousel? One of the two. It looks like a windmill, okay? And it acts like a windmill too. So, let's jump on this and presto! This carousel will start, and we're going to have to turn the day to night, because what we need to do is at night. So without further ado, let's do that, shall we? Wait, what am I doing? Thank you. Sometimes my controller can just be annoying. Alright. Now that it's night, we're gonna have to climb up to the top. And what we're going to do is we're gonna hitch a ride on that carousel. And this time, we're gonna put up some arrows right where I need it, in the button that actually doesn't stick while I'm trying to press it, which is the Y button. Alright. Let's be careful and make sure my C targeting works right. Or should I say my the free camera. Because the camera can be your worst enemy. Now switch on the fire arrows, and all you need to do is shoot the arrow directly in between the spotlights to light the lantern. Oh, damn. Okay, I got it this time. Oh! Bullshit! I actually lit it! I should have lit it with that shot, man! That is bullshit! That shot normally would have done it! Crap. I'll be back. Alright, let's try this again. After failing a couple of more times off screen, this time I think I got it. Yeah, it was a little BS when I think the sound came back on my headphones, and I apologize for that. But we got it this time. Okay, maybe we don't. Alright, we'll try it again. This time we do. And by lighting up the lighthouse, we also exposes a treasure chest right over on that small little island off the coast of Windfall. Thing is, we can't get it yet. Or we can, but it'll be more elaborate to do so. Actually, the easiest way to do this is wait till you come back from the Wind Temple and use the hook shot. Yes, you can hook shot on treasure chests. But what the game wants you to do is actually ride the wind from the highest point with a full magic meter, using the magic leaf all the way to that small dinky little island, so you will be able to get the treasure chest. Not gonna do that. Anyway, just talk to this guy and he will be surprised that the Ferris wheel started moving on its own. Oh, I should have talked to him before this happened. Now, we're gonna have to talk to him again, because that's what happens if you actually, activate the Ferris wheel. Sorry, I had to think about that for a second. But if you talk to him a second time after the lighthouse is lit open again, he'll give you a heart piece. So now I need 3 more of these to go. Well, I really don't on my other profile. I just basically need 1, and I would have gotten the 9th heart that I have instead of 8. I did not mean to delete that. I really didn't. Alright, so next thing on our agenda, we're gonna first go over to the mailbox, because I don't want this screwing up my attempt at trying to get a new bottle. But first, let's actually get our first letter, which is a cash on delivery parcel for 201 rupees, which we have no choice to accept, otherwise we'll have to gain some more rupees. First off, fuck you, Tingle. Secondly, we have ourselves the Incredible Chart, which will only show you where the location of the Triforce charts are hidden. The problem is, you're gonna have to find out where exactly in those locations they're hidden. Errol gives you a better letter. Errol gives you a better letter, sorry. Can't believe I stuttered again. While she tells you how she's doing, she actually leaves behind, well, 20 rupees to make up for the fact that you just lost 201 rupees to a greedy, creepy fairy wannabe. Cheap skating son of a bitch. Oh, I hate Tingle so much. But 20 rupees is better than none. Anyway, let's talk to this girl right here. That's Millie, by the way. Or Mila, or whatever you want to call her. Just walk away from her for a few minutes, and then she'll try to sneak off. Where she's going? Zunari's shop, to break into a safe and steal the glass bottle. Oh, by the way, this is stealth section, so you don't want her to see you. And yeah, it can get annoying because she runs for a certain amount of distance, looks behind her for a good long moment, and then run away. I mean, you have to hide and try to angle the camera to where she does not see you, because if she catches a glimpse of you, she's going to run away. And more than likely, she's going to catch me because I did not have my camera activated and she caught me. If I would have stayed hidden behind that bush, all I needed to do was just walk up behind her and catch her. So yeah, we're gonna have to try this again, and the only way to do that is actually enter in the building. I prefer to enter in the closest building so I can just get this done as easily as humanly possible. And now, let's try this again. Yes, I know you're not wanting my company, but I'm gonna have to stop you from stealing. You know, stealing is bad. Stealing is awful. You shouldn't do it. You shouldn't. Only I get to do it. Why? Because I'm an RPG hero. But stealing is bad, okay? Yeah, I'm giving you the stink eye, little girl, and you don't even see it. Stealing is really bad. Alright. Let us, hopefully not get caught and just wait until she goes up the ramp and then follow her. She may have a head start, but it's good that she has a head start. However, there is sort of a time limit once you, if you take too long, she'll end up going to the safe and actually stealing the bottle out of the safe. Oh, and by the way, don't break stuff. She will be alerted. So let's hide it. Oh, that was close. Yes, Link makes cat noises. Alright. Easy does it here. Let's hope she doesn't catch me. Come on, camera. Stop being a bitch. Stop being a bitch, camera. Did she see me? No, she didn't see me. Good. She should be already at the safe right now. Alright, there she is. Let's snap her before she makes off with the goods. Now then, for this, you're gonna have to sit through the whole conversation. And here's the thing. You're gonna have to pick the first option throughout this whole entire conversation. Because if you don't, you'll have to go through the whole process of trying to catch her in the act of robbing this safe all over again. Just a word of warning to people, the first option in every single question. Yeah, I won't say anything because Nintendo doesn't give me a voice, nor gives me any text boxes. Because if they would have gave me text boxes, oh, Link would have lots to say. The shit that is on his mind, let me assure you. But yeah, Mila tells her backstory about how Helmarock King kidnapped her just like he did my sister. Thank God he's on a platter. And also just like he did Maggie, and kidnapped her because of the pointy ears. Funny that, again, I don't think she... Anyway, she does have pointy ears. Never mind. Maggie doesn't, but she does. But, here is the thing. She's pissed off at the fact that her father refuses to work, and she's working her behind off because of the fact that, he spent her whole fortune to put out an all-points bulletin for her daughter, and everyone took the money and ran. So now she's pretty much broke and trying to rob people. So thanks to a good little sculling, we pretty much stopped her from going down a life of crime just because she's poor. But we also got an empty bottle. That should be the last one. But this isn't my other profile. This is a different profile to make up for the fact that, well, I inadvertently deleted part 21. Yes, I know, it was stupid. But if you have been following me, that should have been my 4th bottle. Because there was one in the submarine. Well, Medley gives you one. One is found in the submarine. Beetle gives you one because that is a $500 item on his ship in Rockspire Island. And we just got one from Mila. So, with that said, now we can go over to Dr. Bangnum. Or Bagnum, yes. Or Gangnam. Whatever the hell his name is. Does not matter. Just show him the choo-choo jelly, which is why I have the 19 choo-choo jelly that I have in my possession. And you'll end up increasing your inventory. Or should I say, his wares. By the way, you do need a free bottle of jelly to... Oh, actually, you need a free and open bottle in order for you to get free choo-choo jelly for bringing in 15 choo-choo jellies. And unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to find some blue choo-choos and kill them. And get lots and lots of choo-choo jelly. And the thing about blue choo-choos, they only drop one choo jelly. In this version. The Wii U version, they drop more than one. So, yeah. Bear that in mind. And some of them even drop black orbs, which you could break that has a number of choo jellies in there. But yeah. If I would have actually had a free bottle before I came here, and actually before I went and stopped Miller from, or whatever the hell you want to call her, from robbing that safe, if I had a free bottle, and I would have talked to him, he would have gave me a free red potion. But, for the most part, we actually got a free green potion. That actually will be coming in handy later on. Well, considering the fact that, I do have items that will be using magic. Nonetheless, I do believe there's nothing else here we can do for right now. So, I don't think I need that in my inventory. I'll just switch over to the bombs. I'm probably gonna need them because I may be doing some high sea battles off screen. Now then, off to Thorned Fairy Island. This island is where we're gonna find one of the upgrades for the arrows. One reason why I didn't show off Eastern Fairy Island is because of the fact that I already blasted the entrance. But in order to get there, just simply, if you're getting all the, if you got all the pearls, just simply open a way to the Tower of Gods, beat the Tower of Gods, and then go north. Because you may have the bombs in your possession by that time. No, actually, you should have the bombs in your possession by that time, because you can't proceed without them. But anyway, Oh, why did I do that? On this island, just simply use the skull hammer to break these 3 switches, and it'll remove the thorns from the fairy cave, I guess. But in Eastern Fairy Island, you're going to need bombs to blow up the rock that is hiding a bigger bag of bombs. So yeah, and also they have not only a blue choo-choo on that island, but as well as a Deku Tree sprout that needed to be watered. But nonetheless, here we are in in a great fairy cave where she will be giving us an upgrade in arrows. So now we'll have 60 arrows. Just like we had 60 bombs, we've got our first upgrade in bombs on South Fairy Island. Fantastic! But I'm greedy and I want to have 99, just like I did in Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. But I didn't do it in Ocarina of Time because Ocarina of Time was too easy. Yet, somehow I almost died to Morpha. Now, off to Western Fairy Island, located on A3. By the way, if you don't know, the top, there are 7 quadrants, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and everything is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. In other words, you just have to look at the map and yeah, obviously 1 is A, 2 is B, 3 is C, D is 4, 5 is E, 6 is F, and 7 is G. Just simply start at the top and then go crossways or whatever, and you'll find out what quadrants I'm talking about. And in case you're wondering, this one is north of Diamond State Island, but actually west of, or should I say northwest of Great Fish Island. That's how you're gonna get there. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, this one will give us our last upgrade of the game that you'll get from Fairies. We've gotten every single fairy. Sadly, I didn't show off the Eastern Fairy one. I probably will show it off if I get damaged, but yeah, I did not show off the Eastern Fairy, and I apologize for that because I already had gotten up to 99 bombs by the time I got to this playthrough, and I completely forgot about that. And also the whole entire thing of me inadvertently deleting the recording and the voice I had. But nonetheless, or should I say the commentary I had, my bad, sorry. Just it's scatterbrain things like that makes me screw up a lot. But it's okay though. We're done with all the side quests. Well, not really. We only have one more to do. Because last time I checked, we had maybe 2 treasure charts to find. And I'm going to use them in part 27. As well as open the way for the Earth Temple. See you guys next time.